all the king's horses and all the king's men are shaping the UAP narrative again.
Here's what's going on. I got this directly from a source in the form of Mike Disclosure, by the way. Shout out to Mike Disclosure on X, at Mike Disclosure. And this is something that needs to be brought to everybody's attention. So I'm going to read directly from Mike Disclosure's feed here on what's happened. Hey everyone, Mike Disclosure here, investigative journalist and producer, co-host of Disclosure Tonight. Buckle up, because things just got wild. So I'm going to read 3 paragraphs after that, and then the rest I'll leave for you guys to read, as to not waste your time today, as we like to do things quick here. So, on the Weaponized podcast yesterday, fellow journalists Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp revealed they've been working for months with Representative Nancy Mace and other high-ranking members of Congress to get whistleblowers with first-hand knowledge of government UAP programs to testify publicly. They planned a House Oversight Committee UAP hearing on November 13th, 2024, which we all watched, and we know it was all staged, clearly. In 2024, and even had a whistleblower from the secret Immaculate Constellation program ready to testify, along with Corbell and Knapp themselves. But at the last minute, everything changed. Representative Mace suddenly replaced the whistleblower and Corbell/Knapp with 4 other witnesses. Meanwhile, Corbell shared crucial evidence with Michael Schellenberger the night before the hearing, only to have Representative Mace publicly credit Schellenberger and not Corbell or Knapp for submitting the whistleblower's report. That's very concerning. This isn't just a mishap. It looks like a deliberate flypaper operation where members of Congress gather intel from journalists and then lock them and their sources out of any real public testimony. According to Corbell, Knapp, and even Senator Mike Rounds, Congress was explicitly told not to ask about certain UAP programs or witnesses. That's a massive red flag. Now, I take issue with this as someone that reports on this on a daily basis. This is something that needs to be addressed by everybody, and people need to know. So at the moment, Nancy Mace either has been told by someone that's intimidated her into changing her mind on how she's approaching this, or there's something far deeper and darker going on here that some of these Congress members are probably already aware of that they don't want to divulge to the public. So already the strings are being pulled again by the gatekeepers on this issue.
People being ordained and put into position for you to go to as a whistleblower or direct firsthand knowledge about UAP, you have to make sure you trust them. They can't be bought. They can't be influenced. They need to be pure reporters and journalists. I am very scared that people are being ordained and put into position as filters for information. I think that's dangerous for whistleblowers. I absolutely directly saw that is dangerous for the author of the Immaculate Constellation documents, who I walked into congressional offices for meetings so they could see eye to eye months before the hearings, before that was known to the public. I did that not only to vet the witness, the author of Immaculate Constellation, but also, to have that person show their face. Here's my information. This is coming out. And then to see the way that when I submitted that onto Congressional record by design, I made sure that I got right there at that morning was the final copy that would be distributed, to see how bureaucratically that was twisted by the people controlling that narrative. If they'll lie about that, Houston, we got a big fucking problem. I was shocked. I was sitting there shocked because this had been months of preparation, guarding and protecting a whistleblower, walking that whistleblower into offices for months prior, hand-feeding information all the way along to make sure that nobody got twisted or in trouble. And then to hear Nancy Mace credit Schellenberger for delivering on a congressional record a document that she knew I brought her 2 months prior with the person that authored it. It was so surreal. I was like, this is got to be an error, right? Just correct the error, because this is important. This is chain of custody. This is me protecting sources. I gave my word how this was going to go down. But what you're referring to, and this one really creeped me out, when she started saying, I want to thank Michael Schellenberg for delivering a 12-page document to Congress, I knew that 12 page was the context page that I put on there. They put 12 pages on the congressional record after I called it out, and it was blank. Congress fabricated a fake 12th page on congressional record. Does that not raise alarms for people?
That's it for now, guys. If there's anything more on this, you will be hearing from me. You heard it first from DK, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.